we had an old pastor that used to come, Dr. Joseph Stoll, and he'd preach, and he told this story. He was in Egypt, and he was sleeping in a tent, and they told him, don't let the camel's nose in your tent. The second you see the nose, swat him, so he gets out of the tent. And, he's an American, so he wants to love on the animals. He's petting the nose, and before you know it, the nose becomes the whole head. He's like, this is pretty nice, the front, and then the whole camel inside the tent, and the tent is toppling because it's not made, for a camel. And he says, you got to not allow the devil's nose. Don't go petting the devil's nose because he'll get his whole head in and then the front half of his body. And before you know it, he has full control. You've got to get rid of the footholds. Right now, I want to invite you to ask the Holy Spirit, what footholds does the devil possess that I need to surrender to you? Would you stand with me? We're going to provide an opportunity to fully surrender so that God's power can be over our life and not the devil's. We're inviting our prayer team forward. You don't have to come forward to make a decision in your faith. You can make a decision right there. But some of these spiritual battles, this spiritual warfare, I'm glad I have backup for. When I start going through it and I identify this is the devil's work in my life or in my family or in my daughter's health, whatever, I'm telling everybody, I need people to pray over me. I need people to have my back. And so I want to provide an opportunity as we sing a song for you to surrender fully to the power of God's work in your life. And some of you need to make God your boss for the first time. The devil wants to, just think about how quickly we can get to the restaurant. And that's what he wants you to have on your mind. Right now, silence him. Listen to what God is saying in your life. For some, he's saying, follow me for the first time. For others, he's saying, stop giving the devil, stop letting the devil's nose in. You can't win and fake spirituality. Before we sing, I'll read James 2:19. It says, you say you have faith, for you believe that there is one God. Good for you. Even the demons believe this, and they tremble in terror. It's not about believing that God exists or even that he's good. It's about surrendering and saying, God, you're in control. So as we sing, I invite you to surrender to his control in your life. Say to Satan, not today.